Hi, welcome to Dirty 20 Gaming. My name is Bison, and tonight we're going to be playing some Cyberpunk Red. Um, we have one person missing tonight because life, can't be in two places at once, but whatever. These are the lovely people that are going to be playing with me tonight. Let's go with Kraken first.
Okay, just when I turn off my sound. Hello, everybody, I'm Kraken. I will be playing a really low part of Borderlands today. The Slavic cyberpunk Dionysus, who will be going through with Ralph today. So it won't be fun, but it will be fun in a meta sense. Won't be fun for him, will be fun for us. And I also play on Fridays. I play Ario Suprosa, a warlock in a four people warlock game that goes full circle. And I'm very happy. I still feel like a rock star, and it's a very fun game. You should come and watch us. It's amazing. And there are some projects that may happen in the future, but I don't want to jinx it. So it will be ready when it will be ready, if at all. And I think that's all from me for today.
Yeah, it's always fun to hear your descriptions of your characters, bro. I'm not gonna lie,
Thank you.
those are always just amazing.
No, I took the Borderlands one from you, and the Dionysus one I took from Betkyle because he put it in the tweet chat, and I loved it so much that I'm gonna use it
Perfect.
from now on.
All right. Next, let's go with the man himself, Kevin.
Oh, hello. My name is Kevin, and tonight I'm playing here, making a rare appearance as here. But other than that, we are now, excuse me, I have now run on 2 games a week. Friday night, the previously mentioned All Warlocks game, he. Full Circle's fun. Tune in for reasons. Also, Saturday nights, I'm running the Thirsty Seas using a game system called Rapscallion, which is just clean, sexy fun. There has been so many filthy things that have happened in that game, and yet at no point, I don't think, have we ever said anything which was truly, honestly offensive. It is great fun, and we are about to meet one of the key NPCs in that. But other than that, I hang around in the background on Mondays and Tuesdays, uh, and
It's
and
just
talk
very
occasionally.
sex positive.
Yes. And other than that, I do stuff. But let's be here tonight. So back to
Yeah.
you want to hear our whole schedule? Pretty much our whole schedule. We already talked to Magic, but we should talk to the city because he's in a
Yeah.
lot of stuff too. So tell
Yeah.
us about your stuff.
So yeah, watch Thirsty Seas. It is the most tongue in cheek. It is the definition of tongue in cheek. Like there are so many tongues and so many cheeks. And
Which cheats are you talking about, darling?
I know exactly, right? I meant to say that. Um
All the
Don't
chicks,
worry, I
as long
washed the
as there
tongue.
is consent.
all right, let's go with Red Death next.
Cool. Hello. I am the Scarred Adventurer, otherwise known on Tuesdays here as Red Death. On Wednesdays, eventually Faye and Samson. On Thursdays, I am known as Lucas Alexander fucking Warcrest. On Fridays, I am. We, I have so many things, and I'm trying to remember all of them, which is struggling. I am Rome, the robot the robot looking for reason. Um, And on Sundays, I am running the Storied City, our City of Mist role playing game. It's a lot of fun. I hope to see you there. Otherwise, you can find me working with the wonderful Sans Sarah with Tangor Productions. You can find me next week, which is going to be really fun. The link for tickets is in the chat and likely other places if you're watching this, not at this exact moment. Um, please come check out the Dawson Riddle. It's a lot of fun. I'll let someone else talk about it a bit more if they want to. Otherwise, it's a lot of fun. Please come check out the show. Yeah, and those are my things, I think, unless I've forgotten something.
We don't know. Lastly,
good.
let's go with Sarah.
Hey,
Don't
y'all.
know, and I don't know, then I don't know.
Yes, I am here 5 nights a week. Tuesday as Magic. Wednesday, when that game does come back, as Crimson Rave. Thursday, I am the DM for the Fool's Gold campaign, King's Pyrite. Saturday, I play Captain Big Al, whose height is ever growing and shrinking as the waves of the tide.
Oh, I
And on
like that.
Sun-
Their height is tidal. I love it.
Oh no, I just gave ideas.
Title height.
And Sunday I play the very I was gonna use a certain word and now nope, I can't even get out my mouth.
Sunday she
very
plays
interesting.
character bleed from Saturday.
Yeah, it kind of
Yeah.
does. Except for Pandora's so much worse. And on Sunday I play the I'm gonna say it, promiscuous Pandora. There we go. I got it out.
As I said earlier, I am Bison. I'm the DM for tonight. If I'm also here on Thursdays as Encino, the Dragonborn Paladin Ranger, who is determined to redeem himself for something only the dwarf knows about, and he doesn't talk to anybody. On our Fool's Gold campaign. On Monday, I play Jack. I think I killed a ghost, Aldridge, in our Buffy the Vampire Slayer TTRPG Grave New World. Don't worry, she's okay. Just because,
yeah.
she's
And I
awesome.
just one small thing, perfectly promiscuous Pandora. Alliteration. I just had to do it.
Had
Sorry.
to get the third one in there.
Yeah.
Pandora, a character who solves most of their problems with their ankles behind their ears.
Yes, she's amazing. And the Pandora
Cyberpunk-
box tricks.
Yeah, and there we go. Cyberpunk Red is brought to us by Mike Pondsmith and is published by Artelsorian Games. Our VTT tonight is Roll 20. Character art is done through Hero Forge and our Scarred Adventurer's Fingers. We got the background image from Pixabay, and we can thank our resident contortionist. We can thank our resident artist, Thunderscape7, for turning it into background art. Before we begin, a word of warning. Cyberpunk is a world of dystopia, in every sense of the word, and our crew will be facing some serious subject matter in the coming weeks. While my players are free to use their X card at any time, you guys don't have that luxury. I'm not telling you not to watch the show, I'm just warning you ahead of time. This isn't for everybody. With that out of the way, let's start with a recap the next morning. Red Death, how long does it take before you go back out and look for magic?
Pretty much as soon as I've sent the message, essentially.
Okay, so you're pretty much just gone almost right away.
I'm pretty much gone. I'm looking.
Yeah.
I sent messages. I'm tracking as best I can.
Yeah.
I followed afterwards. I haven't gotten any sort of response.
Yeah.
I don't believe
you're being left on red.
I don't even think I'm being left
Not
on
even
red.
red.
Yeah.
Maybe
yeah,
the
not even it's
find my
left
tomb
undelivered.
up.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
left undelivered.
Which
find
worries
the
me
phone.
more than being left on red.
Yeah. You head back to the accident. The exit's car, Molly, is already gone. You're not sure where it went.
I think he burned both the cars.
I
With the
burned one of the
body.
cars.
He burned one of the cars.
Oh, okay.
The cyber psycho is also gone. You see NCPD tape around the scene of the crime, so to speak. His truck has already been picked through. The vehicle itself is on blocks. You can see that it looks like somebody has torn both of the headrests out of it. The blade that you impaled the the cyber psycho with is also gone. The cops that are just kind of, they're standing there, they're your standard beat cops, you know, the people that actually get paid have come and gone. Remarkably fast. You do notice that, you know, usually they wait a couple hours until somebody, you know, finds it in the morning and calls, and everything's already
Yeah.
been taken.
Oh, I made it. I did make it so that it would be seen quickly.
Yeah. Trying to remember what
I
skills
lit.
there
I
needs
lit
to-
a beacon.
You definitely lit a beacon.
You made
Red
a
Death calls
scene
for
of the
no
crime
aid.
scene.
Yeah. Give me an awareness tracking roll.
All right. I need to quickly. I prepped everything, and then I realized I didn't actually open this.
Oops.
Out of all the things I could have forgotten, this is the easiest thing to quickly fix.
That's true.
13.
13. You do a fair bit of investigating, you know, a couple hours worth. You know, you watch people on the street, you don't see anybody really lingering at the scene of the crime. The rain has washed most physical evidence away in terms of where you thought magic went. After about an hour or two, coming on to 3, you find her agent. It's in a waste bin, probably 300 yards from the scene of the crime.
Red more or less just kind of sighs a bit.
Do you pick it up?
Yeah, I pick it up and bring it back to the precipice.
I'm assuming, I mean, this is Night City, that it's locked. You know,
I'm not even checking to see if it's open. I'm just assuming as well.
yeah. Yeah, and, you know, magic's not dumb.
No, and
it takes a special type of corpo dumbass to not lock their phone.
the in the best case scenario, Red's holding on to it in case she wants it again.
Okay.
But Red doesn't see that best case scenario as a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
This is not exactly the first time
Yeah.
he has seen people go.
But given magic's history in Night City in the last month or two since you guys got back, you know, the odds aren't good. You know, last time she disappeared, she was kidnapped. But
Yeah, but a kidnapper wouldn't throw their phone into the waste paper bin. They would smash it.
that's true.
This doesn't say I've been caught, I've been taken. This says I left.
Which is just as concerning.
It is. And I'm not trying to make it seem that it's not concerning. It's just there's an understanding that sometimes people find what Red does. Red has a certain understanding that sometimes people find what he does too much. There's a certain understanding. There's a certain understanding that sometimes people find something else that they want. They go a different way, or sometimes they die.
Yeah.
This is not reek of I need to rescue. This is not reek of I need to plan a funeral. This reeks of
I don't know.
I'm done with you.
Yeah, it reeks of she's quotes with that. That's true.
The Bible
I did that
quotes
once.
with the rest of-
No.
that
that was
was
one
enough.
time.
That broke her.
Yeah, it's the Bible.
No
quote
one
like
else was
that.
around.
But she knew.
Yeah. Yeah,
Sixth
right.
Sense. Sorry, I'm turning off now.
Kraken, I'm just speaking to you. You
Okay.
took a rainbow last night.
He did. His first reaction to any problem or to any pain is take some substance, either vodka or some other mind adjusting substance. He's got no control. He was adultified as a kid, and now he sees his life in Night City as his reward because he used so much time, so much of his young life to help his mother, and he was kicked out of the country and thrown
Yeah.
like trash. So the Dr. Bing said that he shouldn't, he should work on his emotional problems,
Yeah.
but Kraken doesn't have any control at this moment.
Mhm.
It's not like it's an explanation.
But yeah.
It's not
Anyways.
an endorsement.
Yeah.
It's
Anyways,
it's his fault.
like I said, you took a rainbow last night. You're high as fuck, and that's not a good thing. You can see Smile Kitty pretty much everywhere you look. Resting at your feet, sitting on Red Death's head, being cooked in the microwave. Nope, that's no, that's a potato. You should probably turn that off.
Potato is ready.
Yeah, potato is ready.
The thing is, there's not a microwave in the room because Red Death keeps sending it outside.
Yeah.
Suspicious.
No, but microwave is came red. It's even has a red star and it's talking in Russian. So and it paid rent.
Kraken,
Microwave
Kraken,
pays rent.
Kraken.
Yes,
There is no microwave there.
but potato.
No, you put a potato there. It's definitely been sitting there for a while, but there's
Okay,
no
he
microwave.
takes a rough potato and he starts to chew on it.
It tastes like
Potato very good.
it tastes like dirt and potato.
Dirt, the dirt
As
of
you're-
hardworking men.
As you're doing that, you can hear the Smile Kitties singing a chorus with their hundreds of mouths. They're so pleased you've returned. I told you these people would abandon you, friend. The woman is consumed by her past. The murderer has lost his damsel. The nomads have all moved on. And now your precious Magica is gone. If you follow me, Master will surely forgive you. If you follow me, you will find your true family. Us.
The
As they
nomads
start
are
singing
smart.
that word over and over again.
And Kraken would take his phone and start messaging Dr. Being, his name like that in his phone.
Dr.
Because
Being.
Kraken has got problems with English. He wants to respect pronouns, but he's kind of lost on them. So it's Dr. Being for him. And he's like, so I took Rainbow and I think I know how the cat works. You know, I watched an episode about history of agents, and agents started as a toy. So I think Catman
Kraken,
is...
you can tell me about it later. I need you here right away. If you've relapsed, this is very important.
No, but I'm very hard, and I want to go to what are they called, the medic, crazy medic people with AVs and guns. I'm fighting a lot of cyber psychos lately, and I need to go fix my body and pay them money to
Kraken,
come save me.
we have medical supplies here. I am a doctor.
Okay, I'm gonna ask my friends if I should go because cat says I shouldn't trust you, but I don't trust the cat. Red, I'm not sure if Doctor isn't a cult or something. He's very nice, but maybe you can come with me. You are good with this Asian stuff. And
That's a jump, but okay.
no, I'm just worried because I'm half dead.
No, no,
Uh,
no. I get it. We need to bring you
yeah.
medical attention, and this you need to see a doctor. You have a
Yeah.
doctor. Let's go see the doctor.
And okay, I'm on my way. I'm gonna bring a friend over, and while he's riding a bus with Red Dead, he would pay 100 eddies to the corporation of the I forget the name, the AV guys.
Oh, trauma team?
MedTech, trauma team. Yes, I keep
They
forgetting
only take
in person.
in-person appointments. You would have to
so-
go
so-
to trauma team tower
So
in the
he
Watson
would book an
development.
appointment to
Okay.
sign a contract with them.
All right.
Yeah.
So
And he would try to play chess with Red Dead because he feels bad. Last time they were on a bus, Red Dead wanted to play chess with him and he was too preoccupied with having his own seatbelt.
Excellent. Quick, play tactics. Roll tactics. I'm hoping that we can just both roll tactics and just for that makes sense for chess, right?
yeah,
I'm
let's
asking
go
the
with
city.
tactics. Let's go with tactics. That sounds fun.
Yes, I'm. Where is
Nope.
tactics?
You both
Education.
you both failed
Oh,
a roll, and that asshole know-it-all behind you wins the game.
Education. No. Tactics.
It's white
Yes,
too, you
tactics.
idiots.
Yes.
It's in where is it?
Education.
Education.
The troll.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
We have
you
a 16.
you beat me with a 16 because I have a 6.
Yeah.
I am
Red Dead.
distracted.
Hi, Kraken wins again.
So,
That's why Kraken
while you
cannot
guys-
stop take Rainbow.
Normally I
so-
do a London opening, but this is I don't know what the hell you just did.
You got
This is
Kasparov.
Moscow Slam opening.
Yeah, you got Kasparov.
Yeah.
Yes.
So while you guys are playing chess, we cut back to Laura. Last night sucked a lot.
Yeah.
You don't remember how you got here, but you're standing soaking wet in front of the door of the Silverlock Mansion. The last time you were here, somebody tried to kill you. What's going through your head?
People have been trying to kill me this entire time. At this
Yeah.
point, I'm not surprised if someone will be here too.
You barely have enough in you to try the door. It feels like 1,000,000 pounds. You push as hard as you can. And you open the door to find here, standing at the foot of the stairs.
Looking suspiciously like a butler. He's wearing the suit and everything, right? Just standing there like he's been waiting for you forever.
Yeah, she goes to take a step and she collapses.
With speed and dignity, here crosses the space, picks her up like nothing happened. Looks sort of has to lift your chin a little bit. One question before I put you to bed. What do we call you now? And I kind of throw your arm around my shoulder and start to walk you up the stairs.
Magic. MAGIK.
All right. I can see that. Oh, look. And he kicks open the door to your old bedroom. It's not fixed inside, but like there's clean linen and a clean pillow, and there's some weird like pictures that maybe were yours when you were a kid that he's kind of found and put back up on the wall. Leads you over to the bed, sits you down, and says, I don't expect you to remember this. When you wake up, come downstairs. I mean, all the way downstairs. Good night. And I kind of one finger push her shoulder.
Yeah, doesn't fight it, just
Yeah.
falls back. almost immediately into a curled position.
Yeah.
Yeah, that bed cost more than probably what it took to set the precipice up. You hit the bed and you keep falling. And you sleep like a corpse. Morning comes. It's still raining a little bit. But because of where you guys are, you smell a forest, a wet forest, basically, because you guys are surrounded by forest in this particular part of the executive zone. And what does it feel like waking up in your old bed? It's been, what, 15 years?
Yeah. At first, it's a start in like a jump scare almost. And then there's this remembering of memories just coming back in of, oh, that's right. That did happen. I did get attacked by another cyber psycho. I ran, and when I saw Red, he didn't help me. I ran and Kraken didn't help me. I just kept running. I don't know how I got here, but I did. I finally made it. And then the final thought comes in. I need to get my position back.
Consolidate power. Night City understands power. And you didn't really have any in the street. You had some notoriety, you had a decent following on the garden threads, and it's just, but your family used to be huge, used to be great. You step outside your bedroom, sort of still wearing the clothes from last night, and you walk down the stairs and again down to the basement. And what is here set up?
I would suggest it probably takes you a while to find it because it's not any of the normal rooms. It's an actual hidden room that your father had built in the basement because, crime lords do that. Um, when you walk in, it's started but not anywhere near finished. So the walls are soundproof. There's carpet on the floor. There's tables, but there's no computers, no tech, none of that stuff.
Mhm.
And the only other thing in the room we have besides the empty preparedness is clearly new. It's still got a little bow on it, a little flower pot. Pot's about sort of that big, and sticking out of it is a ghost orchid, except it's silver instead of that pale translucent white.
Mhm.
And here is sitting in one of only two chairs. They're actually folding lawn chairs. And he's got his feet kicked up on one of the table. The other chair is there across from him.
Mhm.
And he looks at you and says, I was building this for me, but now that I think about it, what the hell am I going to do with it?
I mean, this does help a bit. I do have a couple of ideas.
What you've got is connections, family, power. What I hope you don't still have is your agent.
No, I dropped that on the street.
Excellent. You'll probably want to cancel that. And he pulls out, I got a burner. He's got a burner phone and he slides it across, burner agent slides it across the table. Keep that.
Yeah, it doesn't even talk back to you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the 7-Eleven 3 a.m. The name on the bill is Betty Boop kind of phone, right? Yeah, it's the untraceable. Slides it across with that. So, you've got a lair. What's the plan? You didn't come back to
First-
this house by accident.
No. After getting attacked by another cyber psycho and seeing how easily discarded I wasn't about to stay with a group that couldn't see my worth.
So you've done your time in the trenches. Now you're gonna put the general's hat back on.
Can you do a few things for me? It's probably not best that they see me for a while.
I can do a lot of things for you, but I do have a question first.
And that is?
What's your long-term plans? And like, it's hands behind the head, feet up on the table. I got all day to listen.
Not just the heights, but all of Night City is back under Silverlock control. My control.
You're not fronting for your dad.
Not fronting for my dad. I am gonna have to have him think that I'm back in his pocket for a little bit, but that's short term.
You got a plan for your brothers?
Indy's gonna be easy. We can get him on my side relatively easy. He's always been looking out for me, but Eddie. Ooh, Eddie, the hothead is gonna be a bit of an issue.
Well, if we could win Indy and your dad, they could deal with Eddie.
And he'll fall right in line.
Oh, he's that sibling. Just kind of a laugh.
The minute Dad says anything, he says jump. And how high?
So your dad's the key to all of this, and wasn't one of them trying to kill you or some shit?
I'm believing Indy. Out of my two siblings, he's always been the one to keep an eye on me because he was the one who knew Dad was going to give everything to me.
Okay, we can work with jealousy.
And sibling rivalry, of course, but
Well, if we do this right, the only rival's gonna be your dad. Speaking of we, so far, I'm on your side. But you
I
know
appreciate
what
that.
everybody says, solos are weird.
Worked with him for 7 years. I think I should know that better than anyone.
So you said you had a couple of things you wanted me to do?
You're gonna have to go back to the precipice to get my stuff.
Fair.
And she also pulls out a letter for Red Death.
Just look at the name. The rest of them are gonna have questions. Do they get answers?
He can share it or not. His choice.
I like that answer. Tuck, tuck that inside the jacket, because that's not on me now, right? I did, yeah. What else?
Can you get in contact with Indy and my dad?
I could figure out a way. Actually, why don't you? I look down at the agent. Why don't you call Indy when you're ready? Tell him I want to meet him at, and I named that bar that here was at with the robot bartender lady.
Broken Bones.
The broken bones, yeah. Why don't we put him on his back foot? Say you want to meet him there, only you don't show up. It's me.
She'll pull it out, text it to Indy's number.
Yeah. As soon as that's done, while we wait for a response, I think the easiest way to get to your dad. Let me put it this way: have you ever thought of suing your parent?
Plenty of times, but Mr. White said that was not a smart move.
Oh,
when
we
I was
don't
younger.
have to follow through. We just need an excuse for me to deliver his subpoena to him. As
All right,
your official agent, of course. Or, to be more accurate, the official agent of your lawyer.
that works.
Nunya and Business Incorporated, of course. So that gets me to both of them. What is it you want me to say?
Indy, we just need him to fall in line long enough for him to slip up.
And you said he's trying to kill you?
Probably.
How long's he been doing that?
Based upon all the evidence that I've seen since I've left Night City 7 years ago.
Okay. Yeah, that should be fair and easy. And dearest daddy?
If he thinks his sweet golden child prodigal daughter is coming back
Mhm.
and planning to make music for the family to get her name back out into celebrity spotlight, he'll probably fall for it relatively quickly.
So he appealed to his wallet. I got you. So
Bottom line is all that ever mattered.
short answer is you're willing to come back, but only with conditions.
Of course.
He's not going to like that. This is going to be a lot of fun.
No, he won't. But he will enjoy the thought of the Silverlock name putting back into good fashion, into good taste.
And there's a deep grin here has obviously had an idea. And he says, so a hearts and minds campaign
Of course.
for his tarnished reputation. And the feet come down off the table. And for the first time, I point at the other chair. And like I said, it's a folding garden chair. And I didn't mention it's those old shitty ones with the straps, like the woven straps that if you sit in for too long, you get waffle butt. It's one of those. Point at it, and your throne, Your Highness.
Yeah, she's gonna do it that way. She's gonna turn it around and Riker it.
Okay, yep. And
And just puts her hands over the top.
And then just before he heads out to go and do your bidding, he looks at the flower, looks back at you, and says, "That's genetically modified. It takes a fuck ton of work to keep it alive, but it reminded me of you. Food's in the drawer." He points to the drawer underneath where the flower is.
Mm-hmm.
And then he grins and says, it's nice working with you.
And with you. I will say, if
Yeah.
anything has befallen them, the rest of the group, it's not that I don't have a plan for them. I do want to help in my own way.
So, sort of an invisible liaison. Someone who comes and goes in their circles, as it were.
In a way, yes.
Me.
Yes.
I like this job. I'm thinking social secretary.
We'll work on the title. I don't like secretary so much.
He
As
laughs.
ambassador?
Ooh, I've never been an ambassador. The Tao provides indeed. And stands up even straighter, like he's got a title now. Like this is important. He's starting to grin, so he's starting to have fun, so he's starting to sort of get into the groove of this. So I figured you'd have
Money
the
from Pink
connections.
Floyd starts to
Yeah.
play on the radio.
Yeah, I figured you'd have the connections to get all the gear you need, plus you know what you need. I'll just go chat with your family, shall I?
Sounds good. I'll see you soon.
And I head out.
All right.
And now when you
When
do something else,
Exit
I'll
is-
fix the cameras.
When Exit is ready, see she's fiddling. Hi. We're very happy to have you back. All right. So we're just gonna kind of recap what happened. Exit, did you sleep last night?
No,
So
she probably got 5 hours at most,
at
If-
most,
if at all.
the dreams you did have were filled with bad memories. And one weird section where you played Guess Who with the cyber psycho you ran over with your car with the game board on his hood. Like, just, you're not sure where that came from, but
Are you the cyber?
remember.
Is your cyber psycho wearing glasses? That one? They're flipping down on Sorry.
But a lot of her staying up is focused around magic's gone and it's my fault. And
Yeah, you check
I'm-
your phone every like 3 seconds.
actively being hunted.
Yeah.
And what about the heights? She doesn't
As-
worry. She's the landlady.
She has bigger things to worry about.
Only Kraken cares about that shit than I
She
think.
she sent a photo to Mr. Bones
yeah.
of the thing on the door. She hasn't told them about magic or her family.
Yeah.
That there's one thing for Mr. Bones to deal with.
He doesn't need
grappling
more things
with
to worry about.
More important shit.
You've been left undelivered with magic. You check and you look and you wait and you check and then you blink and then you check and then it's 2 hours later and you check.
She's probably like she probably would have like with Red Death and Kraken just been like, it's my fault. Magic's gone and it's my fault. I don't even know if she's okay. What if I got her killed? And this is the first time you guys are seeing her not completely calm.
There's a good chance she's alive.
How do I know? I've been undelivered for how long?
Yeah, Red tosses you her phone. Her agent.
Exit. She doesn't want help. I tried to help her when she was wearing a chandelier as a dress. She didn't want my help then. I wanted to help her when we were at school. She didn't want my help then.
But this time it's my fault.
No.
It's Night City. You were gonna get killed, and the problem is we don't have communication. I always forget you don't have brain implant in you. So Magic, if you are feeling guilty, you need to buy us short range earpieces, because in battle, when we are in battle, Red, you should be our general because you are good at tactics. I had a friend like you. He was in army school and he was our general. If you would tell me that you will take care of Cyber Psycho, don't worry about exit. Exit safe. I'm gonna kill the crazy guy. Take care of Magica. She has a panic attack,
Kraken.
take her to hospital. I would do that, but I didn't know.
People are already trying to kill me, and I don't want to take anyone else down.
Red tosses a small, like, stack of papers onto the table, just filled with mugshots. And then you see some of them have X's crossed out of them, and some of them are just still very much there. And Red just kind of goes, "Join the club."
Yeah, Exit. I love you. You are special to me as a friend. I love you platonic, not romantic. But I love you as a friend. But you are not special when it comes to Night City. Here, everybody wants to kill everybody. He's got his list of frenemies, and he's Edgar Allan Poe stan. I have probably some of Russian mob wants to kill me, and
They've
now
killed everyone I love.
I'm very sorry that happened to you.
It's not
But-
about me anymore.
And start acting like it.
Yeah,
Exit,
take it
you got a
personal.
phone call. Exit, you have a phone call. It's
Gonna
Mr.
answer
Bones.
it.
It's Mr. Bones. It shows up as a video call, so you know you're kind of watching Red Death and Kraken try to reassure you as you see Mr. Bones in a silk kimono, and is that a G-string? He's pacing
think
in and
about
out
it.
of frame. He has a Mr. Bones in his hand, yes, his own drink.
I love this man.
And it's spilling all over the place. And he's like, "What the hell is going on? And why won't Magic answer my calls?"
She's not answering anyone. She left.
She's MIA.
What the gonking fuck?
A cyber psycho attacked, and I think it
This
broke
is
her.
through her
Oh, sorry.
internal agent. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Scratch that.
No worries.
My past is coming back for me. It affected her. She's gone. Now, not necessarily my fault, but she left.
All
And I
right,
don't know
well,
what's up with the notice. It was there when we got back.
yeah, my phone's been blowing up all night because of that. I'm gonna look into it. I don't like the way it sounds.
Me neither.
When corps do shit like this, it's always on the books. We fix the books for them, and then they take the credit. That's fine. But
And during this phone call, she's gone back to calm.
you can still feel the sweat mustache on your upper lip though, from the anxiety. Bones is like, well, okay. I am gonna have to think about this, but I'm not gonna take this lying down. I had a deal with that little fucking gonk, and I intend to keep it, even if he's not calling the shots anymore.
You tell him.
It's like, Carnage Heights is mine, damn it.
You tell them, good sir.
All right, well, you're smart. You'll figure out something. See what you can do about finding magic. And I'll call you later. Click.
Exit. I think I can help a little. I heard only a part, but I have some blackmail material on Chestnut. It's not very good. It's mostly he making an ass of himself
Send it to
in
me.
emails. He would send forward you the what he got off Chester's phone. And Red Dead, I told you he would take vengeance from the glitter bomb. I told you we should offer him a free espionage mission. But you said no, he's not a threat. And here we are. And I defended that gong. I need a drink. The cat is
You
too
get
loud.
a large bottle tossed towards you. Whether or not you catch it is entirely up to you.
No, he would take it on the head. I love this helmet. And he would take the bottle, take some kibble, and he would eat the kibble as cereal with alcohol as milk.
Russian breakfast.
Yes, breakfast of champions.
And now there's a knock on the door. Actually, here, do you knock? You're muted.
So no knocking.
No. No, in fact, I
Alright.
come in the back door where the
She hears the door click.
goblins. Yeah,
And her gun's out.
yeah.
So is Red's. He's not even looking in the direction.
Kraken
He's
is
just
eating.
pointing.
Yeah. So you've
And-
got two high caliber pistols, and then all you guys can hear is the munching of Kraken on kibble.
Just raise one eyebrow, very, very slowly reach into my jacket, with just two fingers, take out the letter, walk over to Red, and try to balance it on the back of his gun. Just try and do that until he
As
takes
soon
it.
as she sees that it's here, she lowers her gun.
Oh,
Red is going by
heck yeah.
sound. He's not paying attention to what's going
Yeah.
on.
This is
Dangles precariously. On
this
the
is
end of
for
his pistol.
you. It's the only explanation anybody's getting. I'm here for her things. Oh, what's with the signs all over the doors? And he starts
Don't know.
gathering up Magic's things.
Don't care.
You've noticed that Magic's stuff has already been packed.
Okay. Well, not perfect. In that case, I just grabbed the bags.
She's okay?
Is she live?
That information is not mine to give. Although, to be fair, and he looks at
She won't give
Kraken,
it.
would you be expecting me to come and get her shit if she was dead?
You're right.
I don't know.
I asked if
maybe
she was
you're in
okay,
her
not if she
will.
was alive. Oh, Kraken asked if she was alive.
Yeah. That information, and I point at exit, is classified.
Great.
So since you say that you
As-
are
as
you are
people?
not in her will, and you are doing post office shit, wait a minute before you go. I'm gonna write her a letter, and he takes out a bit of brick, and
Yeah.
he takes two flyers from the corporation, and
Yeah.
he would write a short letter to Magic, and he would give it to her.
Absolutely.
I will send it to you later. So
Perfect. Okay, I love it.
All right.
Red is going to look at the letter at some point.
Yeah.
I'd like to.
Yeah.
I would like access to it whenever.
Would you like me to read it out?
No.
Okay.
Red's going to decide what if to share. He may just hand the letter off to someone else.
Well, I mean,
Yes.
we could still have Sarah read the letter and then only,
Yes, but then we get to keep it from the audience as well. This is my little screw you.
I sent it. I sent it in Discord.
Okay.
yes.
Back, I was like, eh.
No, I fully wrote a letter and
Yep.
everything.
Yep.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And as I saw in the Discord, Kraken has also a few things he wanted to say to her, but we talk about that. He may not know that she's alive. But since he told them she's alive, then he's going to deliver another letter.
Yep. So as you're writing that, I will go over to exit and say, nobody else seems to know what's with the signs on all the doors.
I also don't know. We're figuring it out.
Huh.
May I try to answer that? We fact over Chestnut. with a glitter bomb for a highway, another fixer that put us back in town. I told them that Chester will be mad and he would seek vengeance. I told them we should do a mission for him. If we did a free spycraft mission for Chester, everything would be balanced. You don't shit where you sleep. We did that, and that's why we have no problems with fucking Giraffe Corporation.
So I walk over to the door and pull off one of the posters. So what I'm hearing is that if I
Hearing. Sorry.
shove this, yeah, he kind of grins. If I shove this up Chester's ass, he'll go away. Are you sure
think
it's
you enjoy
Chester?
it.
Like, I'm looking at the note because it's from the Argent Key, isn't it?
It's
No,
from
it's
Giraffe
just-
Corp.
Okay.
It mentions Chester, saying that
Okay.
as the landowner,
Okay.
he relinquished property rights to Giraffe so they can continue building their mega building projects. Blah blah blah.
Okay.
Here, if you shove that up his ass, it's gonna only end up biting us in ours. And besides, if
Yeah,
we're gonna shove
the,
anything up his
um,
ass, it's gonna be a grenade with a pin pulled.
The contact
Let it be a
number is
smoke
for
grenade.
an RT mess.
Lovely.
If
Yeah.
it's for the it lists them as the blah, 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 blah. I missed what you said though. Listed as the project lead for the if you want to like
Oh, okay.
reserve an apartment.
Oh yeah, if there's a private number. In that case, yeah,
I
just
got her.
put
Sorry.
it down, look at it, and go, I wasn't thinking about a penthouse suite, but you never know. And I fold it up and put it in my pocket, so I've got the phone number or the agent number.
Yeah, it's to an office.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's
But-
even better. Is there an address to the office? Oh,
No, but you would
ninjas, take your cheap viewers and food fork them. There, that's I quoted most of their thing, but never mind.
There isn't one on there, but it wouldn't take much to find it
Yeah,
on
fair enough,
online.
yeah.
Just like
My new corporate game. Okay, yeah, so I'll get that
Kraken's
information.
really working on the letter. His tongue is falling out because his first alphabet is Cyrillica, so
Yeah,
his alphabet is kind of like a 5-year-old. He takes another poster, continues the writing. Then he finished.
while
yes.
he's finishing, I will step out in the back alley, find one of the gremlins, the kids, and tell them that they can now contact me through the Broken Bones bar. They can leave messages for me there because I don't even have. I gave away my new agent, so I don't even have an agent now. Again for the second time.
yeah. Didn't take
Didn't
you
we
long, did
have?
it?
You don't need
two
one when you're on a bus.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
think we
that's-
have two, one from the murder girl and one from Argent Key, but I don't know if
Yeah,
Magica-
the he's talking about an agent to use,
like a burner
Yes.
agent. Yeah,
like he like his actual phone.
yeah.
He
He
hasn't
doesn't
had a
want
phone
one of
for the
ours.
longest time, and
Yeah.
then when he had one, he gave it away at the
Yes.
first chance.
Yes.
But we could take one of those we had, clean it out, and give it to him.
That's
That-
okay. I'll get one
Is
at
he
the
going
store.
to stick around for that long enough?
Yeah.
Just
I'll get one at the store. I don't want to be able to
I can
be
be
traced back to
Odao.
you.
I can provide.
Appreciate that. So what are your plans about? And I tap where the poster used to be on the door.
Figuring it out. I don't know yet.
Bones will give us marching orders. Right now, I got to get to a medic, and I took drugs once more, so I have to
Of course you
go
did,
back
Kraken.
to therapy.
Of course you did.
My
Did things go
life
really
is
well
shit.
this time? Did you nail everything you tried again?
No, that's why I took it, because I
Oh.
always wear
Well, in
best
that
way
case,
high.
you should probably stop. And I sort of take my arm back off his shoulder. He here was still enamored of Kraken's amazing luck when he's wasted, but when he hears it, it's no longer there. He doesn't give a fuck anymore.
No, you misunderstood.
He
It
he
was
hadn't he didn't
bad
actually
because
make
I
any
wasn't
rolls after
high.
he took it. He
Oh.
only took it after he ate shit.
Yes.
Yes.
And
Okay.
he's failed his driving roll trying to drive a sidecar with no motorcycle.
That's okay. In that case, you're misunderstood.
And
Either way,
he
it works.
will tell you that story.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm back on a rainbow.
And
I cannot be
nod,
sober.
yeah. And
The
just
gods
take
don't
the
like
letter
me
and
sober.
I'll take
Red
Kraken's
Red
letter and-
hands. Red actually hands a letter back as well.
Yeah.
It's on a sticky note. It's short and sweet.
Yeah.
It's a
So-
haiku.
So I open up the big letter, stick the sticky note in it, close it back up, put them in my pocket.
Yeah.
I look at exit. If Bones is anywhere near as good as he is, you'll be able to find me.
Got it.
And I head out with magic stuff to get on the bus. Please tell me magic stuff has got like goth flower arrangements and shit on it. Like it's
No. More early 2000s pump rock.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like
Oh,
there's
yeah.
absolutely like a RAWR like
Yeah.
on there.
Yeah.
There are skull motifs and
Oh,
Looks
everything.
like you picked it
Perfect,
up at a hot topic.
Well, now, yeah,
Yes, hot topic.
now I look like somebody. I really look like somebody's butler.
Oh no, or that.
Yeah. So yeah, and then on the bus, sit down on the bus. If anybody fusses, just pull up the sleeves enough to show them a little bit of the metalwork.
Yeah. The weirdest person you
oh.
see on the bus is a 7.5 foot tall gangoon from the Animals, who are known for excessive physical modifications, so they turn into literal like just beefs of muscle.
Animals.
Yeah.
Sitting there with a pink ballerina dress and matching cat ear headphones.
Nice.
Me on a
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Right across from you.
Yeah. Exactly. Yep.
Pretty
Yes.
princess, and she'll fuck you up if you say anything otherwise.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. And Kraken would give his Kraken's card. So
Okay,
if there
yeah.
was a need to contact him.
Yeah. Fair.
Fixing communism and other stuff. Contact Kraken. And
Communism
a
and
red
other
star
stuff.
on the card.
Yeah.
I love how calling cards have become like it's like the least Night City thing, but
They're
No,
perfect,
it's
though,
very
'cause-
nice.
If anyone ever really
They're
needs to call
untrackable,
Red
yeah.
Death, you just shove a knife through a raven and huck it through his window. That's all you need to do.
Yeah. No, but
No.
you said that cards are
I shan't
very
be doing
nice.
that.
Yes.
shan't.
Ravens are very hard to come by.
And they're
But
a lot
you said
smarter
that
now than they were.
They're very intelligent.
Look, they don't have to be a real raven. It just needs to be
Should
one of
have
those like
cyber ravens in
crappy
this game.
Michaels
a
ravens.
Hiroshi.
It's a
like one of
spray
those
painted
crappy.
pigeon.
No,
Exactly. Red ta-
maybe
look,
now
red
they
takes
are.
anything that's close enough.
It's because they are maybe now genetically modified by the
Yeah.
genetically modified corporation.
Anywho.
Look, if
Arse.
if you
Also-
sent me a bundle of feathers with a knife in it, same thing.
So sorry,
Also,
Exit, you were
what
gonna say
exit-
something?
Exit has probably contacted Roach because her vehicle's totaled.
You actually have a voicemail from a number you've never heard or never seen before. And the voicemail is from this old grizzled guy. He just sounds like he's in his mid 50s and has had way too much beer over the past 30 years. Saying something about finding your car on the side of the road and towing it before the cops showed up. He leaves a number with a quote for how much to pay for it, and it's about, I think, 2,300 credits, which is a fair shot better than if you were to buy a new vehicle from Roach.
I don't remember her buying a vehicle.
No, Roach stole it, but Viper.
Red also wonders what happened to his motorcycle because doesn't think it was destroyed.
It
Just-
wasn't. I looked it up later, and bikes actually have a lot more structure points than the 22 damage the grenade did.
Yeah, I looked at that too.
Yeah. No. I looked at it afterwards. I'm like, I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah,
I'm
but I don't think it's
sorry.
destroyed. Also, from where I was, I like cut into the grenade and I've been walking away from my bike the entire time. Like, did
Yeah.
that hit it at all? Like, it doesn't matter if it did
Yeah,
or not.
we'll say that your bike is. It won't win any beauty awards. Like, you're not going to get it on the front issue of any Scream sheet, but it still works.
So good nomad bike.
Yep. It looks like somebody threw it down a flight of stairs.
Yeah, Red's perfectly happy with that.
Yeah. They're cosmetic dings, I swear.
Like, I don't care for nothing fancy. Why is your sword so expensive? Shut up!
Priorities. Okay, so
But before Red takes Kraken to get medical treatment,
mhm.
he will hand over the letter to exit and the thumb drive full of information that's been left to him.
Oh, right.
In a very much I now know more than I wanted to. You tell me what you think is important.
Okay.
While losing a chest on the bus. Very important.
He did
Let's
that.
not forget about that.
He did that before he lost a chest on the bus.
Yes.
Yeah. Just to clear up the timeline, guys. We have fast forwarded after the rewind, and we are now back on the bus where he is losing to Kraken in a game of chess.
You see, I am better than Rainbow. That's why I don't want to quit.
That's right. He got a crit. Oh no! Well, he got a crit for the wrong thing.
Yeah.
But
Red
still,
actually,
his first roll of the game on Rainbow was a crit. So
yeah.
the legend lives on.
Upon hearing that, there's a very quick, very sudden, like when you see a cobra strike,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
you get slapped in the face.
Just, yeah, it's like, and that's checkmate.
They may wake up something in me. I'm warning you now. Because I think
Look.
Big Red and Spider-Man had a good idea. So don't do anything you may later regret, my friend.
What I'm trying to do is cut the drug talk out. It's not going to help you. It's going to make you worse.
Wait.
Listen, my life is shit. My night
We're on the
city
bus,
life-
just me and Kraken.
Yes.
Sorry.
My night city life is my price for my shitty Russian life. Everything here is better. But
Unless Exit wanted to go with them. No.
No.
It's like, you want to go to the health spa?
but,
The rehab
but
center.
You want to go to the health spa, and you can hear, you can feel the air
Guys and
puffs around the
pets.
spa.
I'm good.
it's so awesome and so Asian, and I love it.
I'm good.
Because
Saying
you are
racist.
Thank you,
stressed.
though.
He
All right.
would left you a card for the spa. Maybe you should get a massage or something. Maybe later.
Red does have or attempt to have a frank discussion about drug use and its
Yes.
negative effects on you in the long term. Now it's shortening your life, and soon you won't be around because you'll just have a heart attack out of nowhere because of the amount of drugs you've taken.
Red, we are in Night City. I will probably get killed tomorrow, even if I'm sober. We fought a cyber psycho yesterday, another last week. Really? Drugs?
Yes. Kraken, there's a reason I don't do drugs, and that's because it dulls my senses. It makes it so I can't tell friend from foe. I mean, I don't know what your pills are doing to you,
Yeah,
but if you're
that's one of
hallucinating
the
at any point,
problems.
if you're hallucinating at any point, and we turn into something that you think is your enemy,
You're gonna
the
kill
thing
me.
that's going to cut down is not some random psycho.
And as he's saying this, you're seeing rainbows just sort of float behind him.
Oh, that's pretty. You know, I
You
think.
shouldn't say that after I just threatened to kill you.
Listen, I'm a walking corpse. I should die. I should have died like 10 years ago with all my
Yeah.
friends. So I don't really care, and I trust you. If you would kill me, you would have good reason to kill me, and I forgive you right now if you had to kill me in the future. So don't worry about that. That's
Yeah.
tomorrow Kraken's problem.
Okay. Kraken, the point I'm trying to make is I kind of like you, and I'd like you to stick around.
Oh, thank you, and the same to you. But you know, I got a master plan. I want to steal the formula of Rainbow from Catman and give it to the party gang Piranhas. You know, they stole the formula for Smash, and they made Smash less addictive. So if I could get an in with them and give them the formula to Rainbow, everyone could have Rainbow with no negative consequences. Like the whole humanity could be better with Rainbow. Rainbow communism.
Okay, we're setting up the board again.
Like literally, I'm just thinking it's the guy who invented LSD
Yes.
and then freely distributed the formula.
Timothy
Red sets
Leary
up the
and
chessboard
company.
again and just goes, "This is
Let's roll
insane.
again.
Let's do it again."
Let's roll again. To
Uh,
prove it, to prove that I'm not better than Rainbow,
All right, let's see this again. Let's get tactics.
I need to find.
Oh,
my
you've got to be
shit
kidding me!
tactics.
It's in education.
Yeah.
Yep. Kraken wins again.
I crit failed twice
You see,
tonight.
I am better than Rainbow. The gods love when I'm high. You have empirical proof. When I'm not high, I'm dying.
Let's try one more time.
I mean, he did
Oof.
win with a piece that doesn't technically exist, but he.
Before you guys get a
Okay.
chance to set up the chess table a third time, you reach your destination.
Oh, I'm holding it so we can keep playing
Yes.
like one hand through playing.
What's the third one? I have to see.
Yeah, Kraken, you're
Yes,
At
you
this
you
point-
win the last one. You see, now I let you win because you are feeling bad.
so yeah. So
He's
that's
lying.
the sentence. That's the sentence that Kraken says as they walk in. The girl at the
I
front
want
desk.
to see
her name-
Red's reaction to the
her name is
fake
Harmony.
Asian stuff.
Yeah, her name is Harmony, and she immediately like looks at you, is like, Kraken, are you okay? Like the doctor said.
I'm really not. I had a vehicle accident while fighting a cyber psycho. Then I took Rainbow because I was really scared and
Yeah,
my
she
friend
cuts you
was
off.
almost killed.
She cuts you off like halfway through, and she's like watching, like looking at your eyes, like his pupils are both dilated. The doctor said you were coming. All right, come with me, please. And she whisks you off.
He would
Red
try
Death,
to hold
this is-
Red's hand because
as-
he's scared.
As that's happening, you are sort of staring at as what got to be the tackiest, like, imitation Asian place you've ever seen. You've got Laotian architecture next to a Vietnamese style floral arrangement. You have Tibetan monks throat singing like they're from Mongolia. None of it makes sense to you. but it sounds pretty.
Jesus.
Give me a social. Is it social? I think it's social. Let me just double check. I was about to be. Oh, I know exactly where I'm going this time. No, I don't. Yes, social human perception.
Damn it. Oh,
A 16.
well, the gods giveth and the gods taketh away. This time they
Agreed.
giveth.
You're being watched.
You can come out now, or I can come and find you.
You don't. The person doesn't say anything, but they just kind of walk out from behind a large stone that's been placed in a Zen garden. The person is nondescript in every sense of the word. Like, truly average.
What do they look like? Oh no, everything was the same. It's like looking at a thumb.
It's like looking at an AI image. Everything is just.
Why do you have so many fingers?
Not what I meant.
And on that hand, you have no fingers.
It's just one fin.
Look, you seem to be making a peace sign, but the entire thing seems to be going around in one giant circle.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit better
Yeah,
than
did
that.
the
They look like everything has been sculpted to be instantly forgettable. They look at you and they're like, "It's been a long time, Lancelot."
Out of character, can you tell me who this is?
This is Poe.
Yeah, I thought so, and I was going, is this Poe or is this Fade? And I'm just going, I'm willing to bet Poe, but also Fade would also do this. I should have asked ethnicity. That would have given me the answer as well. Still, what exactly is it you want right now? Because I am beyond pissed.
Oh, I have no quarrel with you today.
Good. Sit down. I'll pour some tea.
There is like no visible reaction to that, but you can see that there is a tea set nearby and that the water is hot.
Come on. We'll sit.
Always one for ceremony.
Less ceremony. It's easier to strike you if you're not ready.
Of course. He sits down across from you. You notice that, like, he is exactly 1 centimeter away from your reach, your sitting reach.
Well, yeah. Red's not trying. This is what Fade taught us to do. We're doing the dance.
Yeah. He sits down. He's like,
"Is this your place? Or are you just visiting?"
"Just visiting."
Good. Because I like that crazy octopus. I like to keep him around.
The junkie. Why keep something so broken? You could have molded him to a weapon by now. You've had, what, 8 months? You've lost your touch.
I stopped molding people into weapons years ago.
Ever the altruist.
No. Tired of watching my work piss down the drain.
About that. Things are changing around here. I'm sure you know.
Yeah.
plenty.
For
of
one, I didn't expect
opportunities.
really you to be hunting me. I didn't expect to
Oh.
hear that Fade was alive either.
Oh?
So you didn't know either?
He takes a sip very, very slowly. Never takes his eyes off of you. I was hired to do a job. Poking
That's
at
why I'm
you
not.
is just fun. It's so easy.
It is getting that way, isn't it?
It's a shame about your girl.
She's not mine anymore.
So she's open.
I think you'll find she's not. I don't know what she has planned.
Did you get your heart frozen again?
I don't think I ever thought it out to begin with.
I'm sure. So what are you doing here?
Escorting the junkie.
Not here.
I'm on a job.
For the
And
skeleton.
I'm beginning to wonder Yeah, and I'm beginning to question the worthwhileness of this job.
Never known you to leave something unfinished.
That's why I'm not. It just comes to the question of will I ever be hired by him again?
He puts his tea down. And he gives you another one of those snarky ass smiles. You are very glad he's ditched the mustache. You look like so much more of a dick.
I mean, literally. And like I say that what you've just said out loud to him, like literally. Unfortunately, I mean the little way that the top of your head puckers a bit. It's a bad look. You need to get that. I don't know where you got your most recent Ripper, but they did a shit job. You look like a phallus.
Give me another human perception roll.
Nine.
Stone cold.
Yeah, I'm not expecting to see anything from him. My empathy is shit.
That's true. That is true. If you're going to be doing work here, remember, I've outpaced you. Don't try.
And remember, I never cared for that. But also, and Red stands up, and he squares up to him as much as he can from the distance he can. I'm done playing nice.
I was ordered to. Otherwise, you and your little friend would be dead already.
Poe? Find some originality for once. I've seen that line in at least 3 different screen sheets and 5 different movies.
Give me another human perception roll.
I'm gonna roll like shit. 6.
I'm going to give it to you anyways. That pissed him off. Physically, he doesn't show anything. But you remember what he looks like when he's mad. And right now he wants to throw that cup at you. Smash it against your face.
Oh, I'm original enough that I've gone through 3 different aliases. Lancelot, Ripper, Red Death. You've copied each one of them, but one of them you did kind of unsuccessfully. I want you to be very understanding when I say what I'm about to say. It's not that I'm not just done playing nice. It's I'm tired of people taking what's mine. You
Be
keep
careful.
your hands off what's mine, or I
Be
will do to you
careful.
what I did to that lovely fellow who came after us last night.
A failed experiment. But
I'll
remember,
crucify you.
I'm sure you'll try. And then you
And I'm
blink.
sure you'll be a cocky piece of shit that's never had an original idea in his life. And I give him the chance to disappear the way he wants to. Because, like, yeah, no, there's no way he's doing this in a way. Like, Red's going, I know what you're about to do. Here, let me lean away slightly so you can do it more easily, you piece of crap. Batman ripoff.
Dude, I think you're stolen from Batman.
All right, so
Yes, and when you said you were squaring up to him, I was imagining when two boxers stand to each other, and I
Oh,
was
yeah, no.
kiss, 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 kiss.
That is
Because-
how it feels.
It
Yes,
is like there's
it
a
really
sexual tension
does.
there whenever you watch that. It's just
Definitely.
I did
man.
boxing for
It
a
actually
couple
it has
years.
happened
That's how
a
it
couple
feels.
times. Yeah, there's a whole.
It's like a. Are we about to kiss right now?
Yeah.
Yes. Is it boxing or is it gay wedding photos?
yeah.
Well, it
It
depends on
starts
how
out as gay
shirtless they
wedding
are.
photos.
It really depends on how shirtless they are, and if they're oiled up, then it's a gay wedding photo. If they're not, then
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna
If
stop
there's-
talking before I get us canceled.
Yeah, I was about
Oh,
to say
we are
something that
very
is
queer
canceled, so I'm going to
positive.
move on. We've got
Blackman's
20
gonna
minutes.
search for a boyfriend.
Let's finish the night with magic. Exit, I'm
Yes.
very sorry that you didn't get to do much tonight.
I have one more thing to do
Oh.
before we end, but
Give her.
you can go with magic first.
Okay. So magic, you've had time to have a shower, you've had your conversation with here. Right now you're alone in your own house. You have, I wouldn't say a lot of options, but a lot of opportunities. You have a phone in your hand. Who do you call first? Or what do you do first, really?
The first thing she does is have I gotten anything back from Indy?
What was the message you sent him again? I'm sorry, I completely brain farted.
It was, hey Indy, this is Laura. Can we meet up at the Broken Bones? I want to explain some stuff to you.
You don't get a message back, but about 20 minutes later you hear a knock. You hear, sorry, not a car honking outside.
Okay. Yeah, I'll put the agent down in the. Gonna keep the agent in this room. I'm gonna go up and go and see.
It's an AI taxi. There's no driver.
Good old Delamains.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
I know how this works.
The taxi driver, does the usual spiel about how they're, this has been paid. You don't need to worry about blah, blah, blah. You get the 5-minute spiel about their services and their discretion and blah, 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 blah. And some of the funnier ones was, the ballistics rating on the glass, and just what was it? advanced extraction services
Mhm.
for the discerning mercenary. Before you're about to leave, you do see here coming up the driveway. Because timing
Stop,
is like
I guess.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I waved basically him over to
You called
Are
a
we
cab.
ready?
get in.
Are we ready to go, Miss Silverlock?
Just wait a moment. I need my agent. No. The text I sent got it.
Oh, here's your stuff. And I hand you the bags. My ride's here.
Yes.
And I get in the back and I stare at the back of the AI pilot's head and say, I, Lady Silverlock, would now go with you. And I slam the door. And I give Magic the thumbs up through the window.
The video screen, you can see Magic, you can see the one that's closest to you. It'd be like on the back of
Yeah.
the
Mhm.
front
Seat.
chairs.
Yeah.
It kind of like tilts towards you
Yeah.
and arches an eyebrow.
Take out a silver wick from your stuff and throw it at him.
No,
Gee.
I think here needs something even more basic, just a silver Sharpie.
Yes.
Oh, if it's pointed,
Yeah.
if there's a camera pointed at here, I'm just gonna wave.
She runs in very quickly, puts the stuff down. I know you said you're going alone, but let me watch. And she'll change her appearance again to look different so that she can hide in the bar and listen in.
Okay. So yeah, tell the driver stop 2 blocks away to let Magic out, and then when we get there, I'll wait until I see Magic go in first, in disguise, of course.
Okay. So we'll get to that in a sec. Exit. You did have one last thing.
She is going to call Viper. She's been at the precipice alone,
Mhm.
trying to sort things out, get herself together, get back to the calm
The
front.
professional fixer you know you are.
Yes. And I'll message you over Discord, like for the time between when Red Death and Kraken left
Mhm.
and to this,
Yeah.
and figure things out with you.
Okay.
Because there are a lot of ideas in my head. I just need to make them
Yeah.
concise.
Fair.
She's going to call Viper.
Phone rings. The voice you get on the other side is it's not Viper, but it's definitely whoever's the receptionist for that gym. We'll call it the Flying Crane Studios. There we go. Can I help you?
I need to speak with Viper.
I'm sorry, there's nobody by that name here. You must be thinking of another gym.
I don't think I am.
There's a long pause. You can hear music, random people talking. It's just banter. And then you hear, because you know Japanese,
Mhm.
you hear someone get the boss. I'm sorry, ma'am. You must have the wrong number. And you get a click.
I call again.
I was going to say, just as you're about to call again, you get a call.
Mm.
What is this about?
Remember when I said you own me? I think I need to call in that favor now.
Hmm. So quickly,
It's been a while.
to some.
Fair enough.
So what is this favor?
I've got a nasty group of Raffenshiv after me. So I'll give you an option. You can train me, or you can help me. You can stand alongside me.
You are very interesting, little fish.
I know.
You. I will go over my options, and I will call you again.
All right.
All right. And so, yeah, sorry, back to magic. And here, yeah, sorry, my brain just immediately erased the scene and then reminded me of it. Okay. So you guys get to the bar.
Just before we get out of the car,
Mm.
I have to tell Magic. I reach into my pocket and I pull out. It looks like a cross between a tiny, expensive perfume bottle and a grenade, because it's crystal cut to look like it's cut like a tiny grenade, and then it's full of liquid. If you see me pop this, hold your breath, and get out. Unless you want to spend a whole lot of time cracking out. And I drop it back in my pocket.
Sounds good.
I think threatening your brother with a good time might be a good place to start.
For the stick that is far up his ass? Yes.
So, how do you want to play this? I mean, I'll do my thing, but then are you going to do the big reveal, or is
If
he
it
going to
needs
know
to be
you're here
done.
tonight? Sorry?
If it needs to be done, I will do the big reveal, but more than likely, I want to see how he's interacting with you.
Okay. And just to be absolutely clear, you want the assassination stopped.
If possible, yes. The other way we can do it is change targets.
Oh, do tell. Who are we killing?
Wouldn't be anyone in particular, and it wouldn't be killing either. More a bit of light scaring to get a couple of people on our side in case they haven't lost everything already.
So you used a little psycho to get the big psychos excited. I like the way you think. Okay, well, you get out here. All I've got to say is watch this.
She walks in. Yeah, she has her hair red again. She looks very much like the cowgirl again.
Nice.
Um, and goes in and yeah, we'll pick a seat at the bar.
Okay. You get to the bar and two balls there. It's like, fresh from the country, huh? What can I get you, honey? That's not two ball, but it doesn't matter.
Put the wrong voice box in this morning. It happens.
I mean, can you make one of those old fashions? My daddy like to drink them.
Coming right up, honey. There we go.
Yeah.
And she turns around and bends over just in exactly that way because it's two ball.
Yep.
She's always angle for a dangle.
She's
Uh,
adjusted her voice box.
yeah. She's always angling for a dangling. Um, you don't see Indy come in, but where you're sitting at the bar, you kind of got a pretty good look.
Mhm.
Here, you're obviously in a spot where you can see the entire room.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk
where
in and
you're
head to the
sitting.
bar right next to Magic and look over the counter, and big grin on my face, especially if she's still bent over to get a drink, and say, "Oh, that reminds me, I should have brought flowers. How you doing, hon?"
Oh, baby, you're back!
Yeah, my
She-
friend's back too. Give me one of those, and I point towards the old fashioned.
2 old fashions coming right up. And as you're doing that, here you can kind of see through the mirror that's on the, all the drinks are sitting there, and then there's
Yeah.
the mirror to
Oh,
make
yeah.
it look like there's more drinks.
Yeah,
Also gives you a really good shot of the entrance to the bar.
yeah.
You see a very, very well dressed young man. The same well dressed young man you saw in the tailor shop that one time that got
Yep.
the body weave done.
Uh-huh.
He comes into the bar, kind of looks around, sniffs, and then does this
Uh-huh.
really surreptitiously. And then just sort of makes his way over to a table in one of the corners.
So wait, is he by? Does he appear to be by himself?
He appears to be by himself.
Yeah. In that case, I'll just.
Although, give
yeah.
me a tactics roll. Education.
Education. Tactics. 12.
Can-
You think? Oh, yeah, if you want to.
Where is that again?
It's an education.
17.
I like this. I didn't get it, but you did. So
Yeah. Magic, you recognize one of the guys in the corner. In a different corner, he's just sitting. He's wearing just sort of general skid clothes. But not only does he have the look of a soldier, you recognize him from when you got kidnapped.
Mm.
He's the guy you took a bullet for.
Oh, the one that Red tried to shoot.
The second I saw Scarred start to make mime things, I'm like, yep, it's going to be him. Right there. So yeah, you see him in the corner. He's been there since before you got in. And he's definitely watching Indy.
I love it.
So he isn't alone either.
So here,
Got it.
missed it. So yeah, in that case, I will walk right up to Indy's table, and I've got the little grenade in my hand, but I haven't shown it yet. It's almost like I walk by and stop and do that like 2 steps backwards thing to look and
Mhm.
see if I recognize him. Did you break a mirror or something?
You're from the Taylors.
It just seems like 7 years is a long time to fail to hunt down your own fucking sister. And I sit down at the table.
You're not Laura.
No, I'm not. And this isn't a regular grenade. And I hold it out between my fingers. This is literally a love bomb. This breaks. The only way you're going to hurt me tonight is if you try to fuck me to death. And you can see the out of the collar of his cuff, like you can see the attachments of his metal bits. And that would be a very bad idea. Do I have your attention? Indy, is it?
You feel a tap on the inside of your left knee. That is a Malorian 3516. If I'm going down, I'm certainly taking you with me.
Uh-huh. That's nice. I have a question.
I have an answer.
You probably don't. Why haven't you killed her yet?
It was never the intent,
Why haven't you killed me yet?
because you're being watched.
Well, we're all being watched, buddy. I have some news for you. It's very simple news from your sister. Back the fuck off. Continue to be your own incompetent self. And don't have anybody try and kill her.
She's here, isn't she?
If you had any fucking brains, you'd have figured that out before you came in the door.
Never ask a question you don't know the answer to.
Speaking of which, why didn't you kill her by now?
I already told you. It wasn't the point. If you're here, and she's here, then I did exactly what I needed to. Tell her to head to the Argent Key.
I got a better idea. Why don't you tell your daddy that your sister's coming home? Now move that fucking thing. I gotta leave. And I palm the grenade and wait for him to move the thing out of my crotch.
You managed to sit down without touching it.
Okay, I thought he had shoved it over during the break. So
Yeah, it was
after I sat
literally
down.
you did this.
Yeah.
He went the Han Solo route.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so as you sat down, he just slipped that pistol between your legs.
Fair. Yeah.
And I say pistol, I really don't mean pistol. I mean howitzer with a pistol grip.
Oh yeah.
That thing's a friggin' cannon.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I got 55 hit points. It don't scare me.
And he's aiming for your genitals, so it's a called shot with a -8.
And from all the steroids here I took when he was younger, they're fucking tiny.
I was gonna say. Is it a
and
-8
armored.
or a
Don't forget
-6
they're
there,
armored.
Kev?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind. Never mind. Just kidding.
And you can always
This is not Saturday.
This is not Saturday.
No, no.
Although Mr. Jones or
Mr.
Mr.
Stubbs.
Bones has his own PP joke, just
Yes.
the whole third arm. Anyways,
Yes.
we've already broached that topic.
Yeah. So yeah, if the pistol's gone, I'll stand back up and head for the door.
Be seeing you later, Mad Monk of the Midwest.
Ooh.
And don't even break stride.
I'm kind of sad that the rainbow grenade didn't went off.
Not yet. Not yet.
That's an entirely different bag of horseshoes.
Here's how we
someone
get
just needs
people to
open it.
tune in next week. He was taking it to prison with him next week to talk to Magic's dad.
All right, Magic,
But,
you
yeah.
caught enough of that.
Hmm.
How long do you wait before you move? And how are you feeling right now? It's pretty clear Indy knows more than he's letting on.
Realizing, okay, yeah, jig is up. She gets up, and as she's walking to the table, I'm gonna do the big reveal for her new look. Her hair is longer than it used to be. It is the straight silver. Her makeup is massively toned down. It looks much more professional. And I know I'm not supposed to be able to do this, but the outfit is same colors as her old one. So it is still the purple and the black,
Mhm.
but it looks much more like a corporate suit as
Okay.
she goes and sits.
This is a new look.
Decided to finally live up to what Dad always wanted.
He kind of like squints a little when you say that. It's like, that was never you.
I heard you, him, and Eddie the week before the raid went down. You two livid at him. That I was going to take over. Because he saw in me the ruthlessness necessary to run the Argent Key.
You can tell he's like mulling over his response. It almost looks like the words in his mouth are like they feel sour in his mouth. You're too young. You've always been too young. We've been watching you. You're not ready.
I'm more than ready now.
We'll see, little sister. Watch yourself.
If you
The
want
man-
proof, I can give him up.
Give him up?
I know their location. I know where they're going to be. I can give you the little shits that have been giving Argent Key an issue. For how long now?
That's not my problem anymore. If you want the Argent Key, you'll have to talk to Adrian. Just don't interfere in my business, little sister. And he
Is
says
it
that like he gets really close when he says that.
Oh yeah, and she doesn't break. Because she even leans in closer, if anything, of saying, and I know you think that I am still a little kid that you could prank and do whatever you wanted to, but I'm not anymore. And if anything, I want to prove myself even more than you do.
And that's where I'm going to call the curtain. This episode has been 3 bloody weeks in the making, folks.
I wanted
I
her
am-
to kiss his brother on the nose.
Kiss
On the
just a little
nose.
quick
for
on
a
the
joke.
No, no,
peck
no.
on the nose.
That would
Hey,
honestly.
you two should kiss, says some random bar patron.
Oh no, the ending of it will be like licks his nose and just
Yes.
Yep.
That's the after credit sequence.
yep,
Yeah.
the
Yes.
lick. Now go on home.
Mhm.
Yep.
All right, guys.
Hold on, let me
Thank-
add those nostrils.
Yeah.
That was so amazing.
Thank you,
I loved
Sans.
it.
Thank you, Brill. Thank you, Scarred. Thank you, Ruth. And thank you, Kevin. I'm so glad we got to have a full house tonight, even though it was a little late when she
And
got
thank
here.
you,
That's
Bison.
totally
Yes.
okay. Life happens.
Yes.
I would like to thank everybody for being here. I'd like to thank everybody for watching, those of you that did. If you're watching on the VOD, also cool. Check out our YouTube channel. In a couple of days, we'll have the episode on for you guys on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe, hit the bell, you know the deal.
And tell Bison how awesome he is.
Yeah, please leave a comment.
Yes.
I really do appreciate the comments. I do read them. And yeah, we have many, many YouTube videos, more than 2. And so yeah, let me just bring up my outro so I can remember it because I didn't.
I know that feeling.
Oh, I've got all of them. Wow, I went
Be
through them and I
nice to
forgot.
each other.
So with all that, that just leaves one more thing to do and say thank you. And please, if you can, be nice to each other. Have a good night.
Bye.
Night, y'all.
Good night.